Didn't you ever learn about ATP in school? I'll teach you about ATP. I'm going to teach you a cheer. When I say ATP, you say energy. ATP is? When I say ATP, you say energy. ATP is?
Energy.
ATP is?
Energy.
ATP is?
Energy.
ATP is a molecule that can give you energy, but it's more complicated than just having the molecule in your body. ATP stands for adenosine triphosphate. Adenosine is made up of the adenine and ribose together. Triphosphate is because there are 3 phosphate groups. ATP can react with water to form hydrogen phosphate and another molecule called ADP, which stands for adenosine diphosphate.
Oh, right. So when that phosphate comes off, energy comes spurting out of the bond.
Let's go back to bonding basics.
A bond is an electrostatic attraction between the positive protons and the negative electrons from another atom. We can't show electrons and protons on camera, so we are going to use these magnets as a model. Now let's pull the magnets apart. It takes energy to separate the magnets, just like it takes energy to break a bond. When the spacers are taken away, the magnets are attracted to each other. Did you hear the sound from the force? That tells us that energy is released. Reactions are the rearrangement of particles. Watch the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide to become water and oxygen. Notice the thermometer is going up. This means bond breaking takes less energy than bond making, causing a net loss of energy to the environment.
Right, reactions give off energy.
Sometimes, though, there is more energy gained by breaking of bonds than making of new bonds. Watch the reaction between baking soda and vinegar. It takes more energy to break the bonds of the substances than to make the new bonds. Here, there is a net gain of energy. What type of reaction do you think ATP becoming ADP is? Make a prediction. Will ATP becoming ADP have a net release or a net absorption of energy? Like all the previous reactions, energy is needed to break bonds. The energy separates one phosphate from the ATP molecule. Also, energy is expended to break apart the water molecule. Then energy is released when the OH bonds with ADP and hydrogen bonds with the phosphate. The energy released is greater than the energy absorbed, so there is a net release of energy.
There you go, honey.
Oh, thank you.
Now that you've learned about bond breaking and bond making, you can remember BARF: break, absorb, form, release.